Hi, I'm Gay Cyrus, Reconciliation Action Plan Officer for Gladstone Regional Council. Gladstone Regional Council would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land, the Baili, the Garang, the Garang and the Tarablang Bunda people. We pay respect to their elders past, present and emerging. We would also like to extend that respect to other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people in our region. To find out more about Council's Reconciliation Action Plan, visit gladstone.qld.gov.au.
Welcome to Gladstone Airport. My name's Mark Casher, CEO of Gladstone Airport Corporation. A country arts practice and Gladstone Airport Corporation are working in partnership to deliver environmental art pieces, which are recycled materials within the local community. The artwork is displayed in an art space within the terminal for visitors and travellers to observe and appreciate the art created by local community members. Melissa Peacock and Gladstone Airport Corporation work together in designing the art space. Gladstone Airport Corporation and a country arts practice would like to welcome visitors and travellers to visit the art space within the terminal. We hope you enjoy your flight and your time at Gladstone Airport.
Hi, I'm Lorna Jean McGrath, Committee Member on Gladstone Regional Council's Regional Arts Development Fund, RADF. Today I'm here with Councillor Glenn Churchill, also RADF Chairperson, to discuss our highly successful programme. Well Glenn, what is the RADF?
A very good question. The Gladstone Regional Arts Development Fund, better known as RADF, is a strong and vital partnership between the Queensland Government and the Gladstone Regional Council. And effectively this is to support and develop local arts and culture within our region.
Thank you, Glenn. So how can an applicant apply for funding and how are their submissions assessed?
Yeah, very good question. I mean, local arts and cultural groups and even individuals can apply for funding explicitly for short-term projects. I think it's important to understand that these submissions are assessed by a group of arts and culture focused members who in fact are our wonderful and much valued RADF committee. The other part of it is that these group of volunteers who give of their time, they're informed representatives and their backgrounds reflect the diversity of the arts, the culture and the geography of the Gladstone region. So not only in giving of their time, they also act as a focus group for the arts and the culture within the region, providing RADF mentoring. They also give feedback. It's imperative that they give feedback by what's happening in the arts and culture world within our region. They are actively involved in policy development, and the other part of their important role is that they're actually assessing the RADF submissions. So those submissions that have been submitted for consideration from their deliberations, thus they make recommendations to the council on those that are eligible to be considered.
Well Glenn, who can become a committee member?
Yeah, well the fact is that anyone can become a committee member, but the reality of it is that we encourage arts and cultural workers, anyone that perhaps is a local artist, representing local organisations or associations. The other part of it is that people who are actually active within the art community. And we encourage these people to become members of the RADF committee, and this is done during the annual general meeting, otherwise known as an AGM, which is held in September every year. The Gladstone Regional Council has actually adopted a terms of reference, which is the guiding light for the committee, and each member is fully actively involved in the program. The other part of the RADF committee is that they're also active within the community, participating in training, promotion and the networking and the advocacy for the principles of the RADF program. The other exciting part is that our council has also have 3 senior members of our staff who are ex officio to our committee. That is our Gladstone Region Art Gallery and Museum Manager and Curator, Cameron Curd. It's our Manager of Events and Entertainment, Kim Roberts, and most importantly, the ever reliable Di Paddock, who is our liaison officer who does a marvellous job keeping us all coordinated as a committee.
Hi Adrian.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. Can you tell me what the ongoing responsibilities of the RADF committee are?
Well, not only do we advocate RADF opportunities for the wider communication network, we also act as mentors for a lot of the applicants coming through as well, so that when we do present their submissions to the committee, then we're able to actually advocate for them and explain what their business is a lot better. The RADF also, we have a public art focus, which is fantastic for the community. We work with council, we make sure that council obligations are met, and also that all the funding is allocated each time that we go to committee. Some of the other responsibilities that we get involved in is obviously community network, and these videos are actually part of that.
Well, that's amazing, thank you. Adrian, can you tell me how you got involved in the RADF?
About 10 years ago, I was asked to be chairman of the Institute of Modern Art, and I joined the group and met some incredible artists with all different idiosyncrasies, but also some incredible passion for the arts world. And the Institute of Modern Art is in Fortitude Valley and one of the largest ones in central Queensland and Queensland itself. And we loved it, and we took the arts community from developing their art where they weren't making money to developing their art where they were making money. So that was quite ironic for them in a lot of ways, but it was fantastic to see them grow with that. So when I moved to Gladstone, I was asked by Irene to join as president of Creative Gladstone, and again began my arts trail of finding some absolutely beautiful artists here in Queensland and in central Queensland in particular, and I loved it, and that's why I'm part of the RADF committee.
Hi Michael. I'm wondering if you could tell me what strategies there are for the ongoing governance of the RADF programme.
As RADF committee members, we act in a professional, accurate and impartial manner during our considerations and assessments. Nominations are called at the annual general meeting each September. If a nomination is successful, members are asked to complete the RADF committee code of conduct as part of their induction. Committee members may serve for a maximum of 4 years with an option to step down after 2 years. After serving a continuous 4-year term, committee members are required to rest for a period of 12 months before being eligible for re-election. All RADF committee members have full voting rights, and Council has appointed ex officio members, including the liaison officer, to provide advice and support to the committee, but they have no voting rights. If a committee is unable to reach a majority decision, the RADF chairperson will have the casting vote. If any member is unable to act impartially in relation to an application, they must advise Council by informing the RADF liaison officer prior to the meeting, and will be exempt from the assessment of that application during the committee meeting. All committee members must declare they will be fair, honest, treat all applicants with respect and protect their privacy. All discussions surrounding applications are confidential.
Thank you, Michael. Can you tell me how you got involved in the RADF committee?
Well, Lorna, some time ago, I asked RADF for financial support to help me put on a musical called The Chrysalids. It was quite a big production with 26 people on stage and 16 orchestra members, and was an absolute marvellous experience. Now after that, Di Paddock, the liaison officer, asked me if I would like to join the committee, so I thought that would be a good thing to do. Since then I've met all sorts of artists, performing artists, filmmakers, music makers, and you'd be surprised at the huge number of artists there are in this region. And by being able to help artists to develop their own applications, it's helped me to become a better musical artist and a better person. So if any artist is invited to join RADF, I would advise them to join wholeheartedly, get behind them, because it's a marvellous experience.
Can I say, as a councillor with the Gladstone Regional Council and proudly the chair of the Gladstone Regional Arts Development Fund, RADF, a sincere thank you to you, Lorna, today, and to all RADF committee members for giving of your time and to share your knowledge and your expertise about the program. The RADF program owes its success to you all and for your expert guidance. Your time, your effort and your commitment to the continued development of the arts and the culture in our Gladstone region is truly valued. And finally, thank you for watching our inaugural RADF training web series. If you require any further information about RADF or any feedback that you would like to know about continued training or the development of the arts and the cultures in our region, please contact the Gladstone Regional Council. We look forward to your active involvement.